She slapped an ancestor, a theater deity. Do you know what that means?
My father cannot even come in public and disgrace. Like, that is a big disgrace now.
She was armed with her teeth, and I will disarm the teeth.
She beat me, I go bite am back.
Good day, everyone. This is Extreme TV, and I have here with me this kind of producer.
It's Ifin Nama. And just call me Ifin Nama.
Okay.
The staff advisor of the department, the second staff advisor of the department.
Okay. Okay, we are still on the issue of the clash between the Unizik lecturer and students, which happened on Monday, 10th of February 2025. And we're here to hear from one of his colleagues.
Yes.
So, Ma, please, can you tell us so far between you and the man? Do you have any personal relationship with him?
He is my colleague.
Okay.
I entered this department and I met him. I would say he's more like a mentor to me to an extent.
Okay.
So when I entered the department, he is one of the persons I got close to.
Okay.
So I've known him for like 7 years now.
Okay.
So I believe I've known him quite enough.
Okay. Is there anything you have to say about his personality to the extent both of you have gone?
I mean, from the video, it's quite obvious. He's a quiet person. He's a quiet person that when I saw the video, in fact, I was in school the day that incident happened. And when I first heard it before rushing to that place, and the way the person narrated the thing to me, I was like, okay, that is Dr. Chukwudi. I know to an extent he's not going to do anything, because that is the kind of, he's a very quiet and reserved person.
Okay.
So he's a very nice man. I would say that he's a very nice man. There is no doubt about it.
My name is Mr. Emmanuel Chukwemeka Akwankwo.
Okay, sir. So from the time you have stayed with the lecturer, you have stayed with him, is there anything you have to say about his personalities and how long you have been together?
Well, Dr. Chukwudi has always been a very reserved, disciplined, gentle young man.
Okay.
And then he was my teacher during my undergraduate program here.
Okay.
So he taught me. So we've always known him for his gentle disposition. So that's all I can say. He's a gentleman.
You, as a fellow lecturer, have you had a similar experience with a female student?
Well, not really. I've not really had such encounter, even though we encounter unruly students on daily basis, but not to that extent of what transpired between my colleague and then the student in history department.
Okay. Do you think the way the lady overreacted, do you think it was based off of reflex action, like she did not expect that type of thing to happen and she did not properly process it before reacting, or you just think she's not well behaved?
Psychologically, it has absolutely nothing to do with reflex action. Okay. It was just a typical example of someone who came from a dysfunctional home. There is an absolute lack of discipline.
Okay.
You understand? There is an absolute lack of parental upbringing. Like, I'm very, very sarcastic, but let me just hold it here.
Okay.
Dr. Chukwudi Okoye, we happen to be classmates from first degree, and he has been a very calm-headed person, gentle and reasonable. Never in my life have I seen him raise his voice or raise his hand on anybody. So, in my opinion, based on the years I've known him, he's one of the most calm person I've seen in my life, and it's obvious to everybody that he's a calm person.
Yes. I want to ask you, what if you were in his position that day? What do you think you would have done? Would you have done what he did, or would you have done more or would you have done less?
Well, we all have different personality. We have
Yeah.
different traits and all that. Um, I believe 80% of lecturers in this school, 80% of them will react, they will not react the way he reacted. 80% of them. For me, if you're insulting me to an extent, I might keep quiet if it's a normal insult. But once you draw my blood, that is where the problem comes in. Once I see any blood on my body, I think I will react differently. I will react. In fact, when I saw that, I told him, I said, we need to study you. You see these reactions? You need to teach me. How are you able to manage? How are you able to hold yourself? It's something that we need to study. We need to study him. So the truth is, the gospel truth is, I would have reacted a little bit differently, because I will not just keep quiet and watch you slap me. The girl slapped a deity, and that is what the department. We can't keep quiet about it. She slapped an ancestor, a theater deity. Do you know what that means? To slap a deity.
What would be your reaction if you were in his position?
Many people have been saying what they would have done if they were in his shoe. But during my psychological analysis and processing, I discovered that many people would have reacted in different ways. There are some persons that would find it very uncomfortable to start dragging phone with her.
Yeah.
You understand? To say delete and all of that. People have different way of reacting to issues. But left for me personally, if I were in his shoes and then something of that nature occurred, may God help me. The truth is this: she beat me, I go bite her back. Like to be very honest, I will definitely, like, it was dragging a man on his clothes and then pushing him around like a little boy, and then your fellow students were trying to control you, to put you in control, and then you were still being an animal. Like, for me, I'll beat her.
You were in his shoes in that particular incident, what would you have done? Would you have done more than what he did or less?
I would have defended myself. And I would defend myself very well. You know, she was armed with her teeth. And I would disarm the teeth. So, but being a cool-headed person, you see how he was so calm about it.
Yeah.
It would be hard for a man to take it to that length. I wouldn't. I would have retaliated.
Okay.
But from the incident, you know that Dr. Okoye is the most calm person you can point at.
Okay, good day.
Definitely.
Okay, what relationship do you have with the girl in question?
Okay, she's my classmate.
Your classmate. Have you had any personal experience with her before, like personal clash?
A clash or an experience.
Or any experience at all?
Okay, I think we are good classmates. I won't call her my friend actually because never know.
We are not close.
Yeah, but we know each other. We talk, we crack jokes, and then that's
Is there anything you can say about her personality? Based on, even if it's a far relationship, even if it's not that close.
I think she's a nice girl actually.
She's a nice girl. So if she's a nice girl, from what we saw in the incident, do you think prior to the incident, before then, something triggered her that made her angry before or more emotional, that made her react like that? If you said she's a nice girl.
I think there's a possibility because I was not there when it happened, but we just finished having lectures that day and then waiting for the next lecture and then it was cancelled. Everyone is now going home. But that was my way home when I saw the noise and everything. Maybe something happened, but I can't.
So, but the way you know her before, you don't think she can do that type of thing?
No, I don't even suspect anything. No.
Well, if maybe something triggered her.
Maybe.
All right. Okay, good day. How are you?
I'm fine.
What personal relationship do you have? What relationship do you share?
I don't actually have any relationship with the girl. She's just my classmate. That's
Okay,
all.
that's all. You have not had any personal experience like clash or have come
No,
closer to her to ask her for something, how she reacted,
no,
just from a distance.
no,
That is, you have not had any.
no.
Okay. So if you were in her shoes on that very day now, making a video and the lecturer tapped you behind, how would you have reacted?
Hmm. And when, to be frank with you, huh, I won't blame the girl for what she did though.
Okay.
The girl was just trying to defend herself.
Okay.
I mean, for her biting the lecturer, I mean, the way the lecturer was dragging her, it was not good at all. For her biting the man was for her like, for the man to leave her, for the man to just to leave her alone. That's it. Because I know
Were you
she's
there when the thing happened?
I was not there. I was not even in school that day.
Okay.
I saw the video, like I saw the video, and I mean, she was rude, quite alright. And if you watch the video very well, you can see that there are space, like the place she was standing during the video, there's still space, like
At the back.
at the back.
Okay.
Okay, even though the man tapped her, she was actually like the thing that she said was, oh, look at the way the man hits me, something like that. She was actually talking to her friend,
I know.
not the man. Oh, my young people are saying, that man is an elderly man. My father, that's one thing I learned from my father. And I nagidi, okay, and I nagidi, why did you not come back? Why did you not come back? I mean, me self, I don't, so me putting my father in that shoe, my father cannot even come in public and disgrace. And that is a big disgrace now. No, that is a big
Maybe he did not know it would escalate to that level. Do you understand?
And that girl was wrong. She was wrong by not deleting the video and all that. But not to the extent of the man holding her now. That's the reason why all these things started happening. To me, it's not cool at all. People was wrong. But the man also is very wrong by holding her. It's not as if she was the first person to hold the man. It was that man that dragged. Do you see the way the man was dragging her? People was not like, leave me, I will drag you also. If the man, let's just say that, if the man that like the man
But
like
you know what led to the dragging. But the man not just start dragging her. Something
the
probably
video I
happened.
saw, the
before
video
he
I
started
saw,
dragging her.
and the video I saw, and according to people that said the stuffs and all that,
Okay.
they said that when her phone fell down and broke, the girl got angry. And me, I think that it was when the phone fell down and broke that it was then that the man would start. I don't know how the thing happened.
I don't have much relation, just that she's my classmate. She's my classmate.
You just only that she's a classmate.
Yeah.
Have you have any personal clash with her before? Like, I've seen of you come to, not to exchange words, like even if it's for talk about assignment or stuff. Have you like?
No, we haven't have any class because in our class there is a way we used to relate. Everyone like has his or our own group that they used to go with. So I'm not a much sense with her.
Okay, that is very nice. Okay, so you don't have anything to say about her personality.
No, not that much.
No, that's not about- Okay. So now to ask you, if you were in her shoes that day, what do you think you would have done when the lecturer was coming? Do you think you would have reacted like that, more than that, or lesser?
If I'm in her shoe,
Yeah.
the action that she did, I won't justify it because she's let me say on 100% here, she's on like 80% wrong. She's wrong. So she over exaggerated every issue. So it's not supposed to be done. So if I'm in her shoe, I wouldn't have taken that case up to the level. So yeah.
Okay, so now, do you think she should be punished accordingly for what she did, or do you think she should just forgive her now? Then, or if it's unless for what you did,
Not being biased, they should be punished, but from my own perspective or side, I would have like pardon her mercy, giving her a second chance because the highest, if the school is going to take any action, the action will be explosion, and it won't be good on her side. So
I should therefore I should be applying for mercy.